Last week, the government announced that it will seek an extension to the timeline of Resolution 30/1 through a co-sponsored rollover resolution through the ongoing 40th regular session of the United Nations Human Rights Council in Geneva. The government said this initiative will further attest to Sri Lanka's ownership of the implementation process and to its continued policy of constructive engagement and dialogue with the UN and bilateral partners. However, there's continued backlash over Sri Lanka's co-sponsorship of the resolution, with critics saying it allows Sri Lanka to be unnecessarily pressurized by the international community. Now, it is in this backdrop that World Patriotic Lankan Forum organized a protest before the headquarters or opposite the headquarters of the United Nations Human Rights Council in Geneva today. Many Sri Lankans residing in European countries gathered for the protest.
The 40th regular session of the United Nations Human Rights Council is currently underway in Geneva. As per the Resolution 30/1, which was co-sponsored by Sri Lanka, the High Commissioner for Human Rights is required to present a comprehensive report, followed by a discussion on the implementation of the Council resolution on the 20th of this month. The UNHRC also assessed progress made by Sri Lanka in the implementation of Human Rights Council Resolution 30/1 through its annual report of the Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, released on the 8th of last month, saying that there was lack of progress and called for Sri Lanka to remain firmly on the agenda on the Human Rights Council. Meanwhile, the core group on Sri Lanka, comprising of Canada, Germany, Macedonia, Montenegro and the UK, will also present a resolution on promoting reconciliation, accountability and human rights in the country. It is in this backdrop that the World Patriotic Lankan Forum organized a protest opposite the headquarters of the United Nations Human Rights Council in Geneva today, urging the international community to refrain from pressurizing Sri Lanka unnecessarily.
Thousands of Sri Lankans from different countries in Europe gathered here to express their displeasure over the report made by Michelle Bachelet to the 40th sessions of the Human Rights Council. We consider it as an unnecessary intervention to the internal matters of Sri Lanka. Further, we got to know that the United Kingdom is trying to bring a fresh resolution against Sri Lanka and the tribes of Sri Lanka. We emphasize that United Kingdom doesn't have any moral or ethical right to bring such a resolution, and people of Sri Lanka will not tolerate such a pressure.